Hey guys, it's Drew. Just gonna do a card for you guys today. I just received in my 3 new Cricut cartridges. These are the 3 new exclusive cartridges for this Christmas season. They're the Winter Lace Gingerbread and Trim the Tree, and I just wanted to go over them a little bit. I'm going to be using the Winter Lace for the card today, but I just wanted to show you that. This has snowflakes, so you're going to get 30 snowflake images on here. So you're going to get 20 of these snowflakes here. They're really intricate snowflakes, if you could see them. And then you're also going to get 10 of these ones, which are actually 3D snowflakes, as in they're going to create a round ball of snowflakes. If you cut a slit up one half, and you just kind of conjoin them together. And I'll be doing a video on those later, because they're great for your Christmas trees and things. So I'll do a video on those ones later. So I'm going to be using that cartridge, but I also wanted to go over the other ones. I wanted to go over the gingerbread. This one's a great one. It really is gingerbread. Look at that. You get 25 images on here. Perfect for Christmas as well. I love this cartridge, and they're really great. And I purchased these off eBay, and I think they were really inexpensive. Like they were only like $12 each. So great price on these cartridges. I know I got the gingerbread for $10.95, and then I think I got the Winter Lace for $14, and then I got this one for like $11. So it was all bidding also, and I bid at like 4 in the morning. That's why I got them so cheap, because normally they go for around $20 each. So this one's super intricate. Like look at these images on here. They're really intricate and beautiful. So I'm not sure how those are going to cut out, but I'm pretty sure they're going to cut fine. So I'm just going to be using this cartridge and also some paper from the Snowy Days collection. And let's get started with this card. Okay guys, so we're over at my Cricut machine here, and I already loaded in the Winter Lace cartridge, and I laid on the Winter Lace overlay. And then I have the little page that comes with your cartridge. I always keep these. I normally throw these ones away. Sometimes I keep them, but I just keep this one here. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting out this image right here. It's the 10th image, or the second row down, the last one, and it's also the last top image on your sheet. So I'm going to be cutting it out of this blue cardstock and then some vanilla cardstock, and they're just like no brand cardstocks, no particular brand for them. And I'm going to move over to my blue, because I'm not sure what size I want this to be. I'm thinking like 3.5 inches is good, so I'm going to go to the 3.5 inch size. Okay, and then actually I want to backspace that, because I want to get the layer. And if you could tell, here I'm going to pull this off, if you could tell, your images are all, the detailed like doily pieces are here, the line, and then the layer that is underneath it is right underneath it. So you're going to cut out this layer first, and then you're going to cut out the intricate piece which layers on top of it. So there's not even any creative feature buttons at all. You're just going to hit your key, and I'm going to go in and cut that. So cut that out. Okay, so that cut out perfectly, and then I'm going to go over to my cream cardstock here, and it's still set at 3.5 inches, and I'm just going to click on the actual, like, the detailed, intricate piece cut at 3.5 inches, and just wait for that to load up on my screen there. And it's loaded up, and I'm going to press cut on that. Okay guys, so I have all my image cut and all the material for the card, and the image looks something like this here. It's pretty, it was really easy to cut. I only had to cut it once because it didn't snag at all. And I was thinking about making my snowflake kind of like this without adding that, without like actually layering it like this. I thought that'd be fun just to go like that. So I'm going to do that on this snowflake image. So a little something different with that cartridge. And then I have a bottle of Icicle Stickles, some of this little, it's a little bit of this milky vellum is what it's called. It has like this this milky kind of a look to it. And it's a see-through vellum, so if you can see my fingers through there. And then I'm using some paper from the Snowy Days collection by Crate Paper. Looks something like this, and I'm going to be using this side. And I have a bit of sheer ribbon that I just got from our local Michaels store, and some cardstock that I'm going to use for the base of the card. And so I'm going to cut down my cardstock for the base of the card. Okay, so I have the base cut out, and it's just from vanilla cardstock, and it's cut down to 4 inches by 8 inches, and then I have a piece of 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 inch paper that I cut down as well. And I'm just going to start off by just folding my card. I'm going to fold it over, pretty self-explanatory. Using a bone folder here to get a nice crease there. And I'm going to lay my card out flat like this, and set that off to the side. Then I'm going to work on my layer. So I have my layer here, and I have this frosted, or the milky vellum, and it's cut down to 3 1/4 by, or 3 3/4 by 1 1/2 inches, and then my layer is cut down to 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm just going to adhere this milky vellum onto the bottom of our card base, just like that. Having something that looks like this. And then I'm going to use some of this really cool sheer trim. So you're going to see through, but it's just going to have a nice little shiny glare. If you can see a little shininess on there. So I'm going to be using the cheater method to apply on my ribbon. Just going to put this centered on there, and I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to adhere down one side of my ribbon, and then I'm going to go over and to the opposite side of the ribbon. So your ribbon looks something like that on the card base. And then I'm going to use my snowflake and the layer for the snowflake. And I'm just going to be using my Zig 2A glue pen here. It's a great, quick and easy glue pen. And I'm just going to add adhesive to the middle little like triangle, or the middle little snowflake type area. If you can see this like snowflake area here with the 6 little cutouts, and then a little bit up on each of these little branch thingies. And I'm just gonna adhere this onto my card base and offsetting it like this, so your snowflake looks something like this. I think it looks a lot cooler and fun that way. And this is just going to be adhered onto the front of our card there. So I'm going to be using some Pop Dot. Grab some Pop Dot adhesive. These are really dimensional adhesives. They're like almost 1/4 inch. No, a little bit more than an 1/8 inch, but they're really great. So I'm just adding some on the backing there, and I'm actually not going to add that on yet. I'm going to adhere down my card base here, adding some adhesive onto there, and then I'm just going to lay down my card base on my card, and you could kind of reposition it as long as you don't press it down right when you lay it onto your card. So I'm just going to press down my card onto the card base, and then I'm going to adhere down the snowflake image like this, so your card will look something like that. And then I'm using some of those icicle stickles, and I'm not going to stamp a sentiment on this card because I don't know what I want it to say yet. I might just leave it without a sentiment. And I'm just going to add these snowflake stickles all the way to the center of this, the middle snowflake with the 6 little cutouts. I'm going to add it into the center of there, and you'll see what I mean when I finish adding it to here. Okay, so I added on the stickles to that little centerpiece. Look at how sparkly and pretty that is. So that finishes up our card, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's card, and I'll catch you next time for the next card. Bye, everyone.